now? You can hear me now. Thanks, Chad. Thanks. So apologize for that. And now that everybody can hear me, no sound. Awesome. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, if you saw my mouth moving, ventriloquism act, if you will. So yeah, learn sign language, right? You were on a roll. I was, right? You can't fake passion, right? I've been told that so many times. It's like, I cannot fake passion. I know what it's like to have a lot of passion. I know what it's like to, and it's revamped in me again. It really is, folks. When you have this, and when you get to now present this, talk about this, show this to people on the golf course, to anybody gosh, my neighbor came over last night for Thanksgiving, and he was a young, 29-year-old. He was studying to be a doctor, but he's not. And he's like, I'm looking for something, right? And I told him what I did, and he's like, are you kidding me? Here we go. Who's joining us here? Is that you, Benny? I don't see you here, Benny. Just a second here. I think, Benny, if you're there.
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Benny. All right, well, I'm not sure where he is, but he's trying to get on here. He's probably trying to get his up and going. Here, Benny, your camera's off, bud. So, all right. So this is one of those rare ones. This was rare, like when we came out with MobiFirst. We're still the only adaptive platform, right? But let's fast forward into now. We're probably, 100%, we're the only platform who has everything all in one platform. I'm going to show you multiple businesses that's all on one platform, one home, one house, all in a suite of products. We have a whole laundry list of products, right? So what can you do with them? As I was saying, my neighbor came over, and when you hear these kind of words, who is familiar with what a SaaS is? SaaS. For those of you who are not, it's subscription as a service. That is what everybody wants to be in. Me, you, everybody. Typically, you don't get to be in one, and rare do you get to run your own. Well, we're going to be offering that, right? Our white label version. That's a SaaS. That's, you can charge whatever you want. We're going to show you how other competitors that we have recently found are charging hundreds of dollars. If you had to have all what we have on our platform on theirs, you wouldn't be able to afford it. It would probably be like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 a year for it. And that's what this platform really should be going for, right? It really should be. And we're going to have towards the end of this, we got a lot of offers. We even got a very rare one, unlimited offer. You imagine having a SaaS unlimited platform, unlimited sites, PWAs, every single thing that we have. We've never done it before. Once I found this other company, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And just to let you sneak peek in, if you've seen some of the emails, you've seen that there's a competitor who's very, very successful, charging $450 US for 15 PWAs. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is to kind of show you what you can actually be out there doing yourself, what you could be charging. Then you put AI, combine the two. Nobody's doing what we're doing. This is a once in a lifetime kind of platform that we've had, right? Why do I say once in a lifetime? It's not like it's going away, but it's that rare one, right? It's if you could go back in time for anything and get something with the knowledge that you have now, in stock market, anything like that, right? Would you have gotten it? Well, yeah, Scotty, of course. So I go back in time. This is what you're sitting on right now. You may not realize it, but I'm here to show you that you are. I realize it. I know it. And we're hitting the ground running with this thing, and it's going gangbusters. Not only is it going gangbusters in the USA, it's about to be, it just got launched in Canada. It's hopefully just got launched today in Australia. And we are in negotiations now with the gentleman to take this to Mexico and have the whole thing in Spanish. So complete global feel on this thing, right? So let's get right into it. I'm going to show you a PowerPoint, as fast as I can. And then I'm actually going to show you what I've actually done. I actually did something where I took all of our major components, most of them, and put it onto one web page. And I'm actually going to show you it, right? I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to show you multiple businesses all in one. Ready? Boom. Let's go. So hopefully, by the way, this webinar is being run through our own webinar called Encore Webinars. We are going to have a webinar about the webinar later on, but it's pretty awesome. I'm still getting used to it. It's got 500 seat capacity, AI slide creator, AI chat built into it. I mean, it's just awesome. All right. Plus, as you've seen or heard before, we also have our own AI voice agent business that is about to its soft launch right now. We're not going to really touch too much into that today. That's kind of Benny's brain on that one, but we will later. And when you do that and you do Trenzy and you put them both together, there's absolutely no reason why you're not going to succeed. Zero. Zippo, zero. If you're willing to do it, you will do it. There's no questions. When we did our websites before, you had to go out, you had to do a little labor, you had to do work, right? There's a lot of competitors. There's almost none for what we're dealing with now. Almost zero. And the ones that are, it's not really a competitor, right? So let's go into my PowerPoint. Let's see if I can maneuver and do this thing right. You all let me know. Just a sec here. Ben, you'll let me know if I'm being seen. Thanks, Chad. All right. All right. Hopefully everybody is seeing that screen. Confirm with me, Chad. Can you confirm with me, please? Confirm with me over on Teams, if you will. Awesome. All righty. So let's get right into it. All right. So TrenzyCard and the power of PWAs. We're going to show you the cost, the competitive insights, and the future of business building. This is not just building for a business card. This is a business builder. We're opening up the entire small to medium-sized business. The realtor, the nail salon, hair salon, barber, I mean, you name it. Go and ask AI and say, AI, tell me all the local services in my area. Plumber, electrician, you name it. This is not about a website. This is the next evolution. This is where websites are headed. It's becoming the norm. And then now when you attach our AI. So welcome to our presentation on TrenzyCard and the transformative power of progressive web apps. We're going to explore PWA, development costs, competitive insights, and how TrenzyCard, AI TrenzyCard, is shaping the future of business building with this innovative platform. Now, today I'm going to cover some main topics: understanding PWA development costs, the future of PWAs, competitive analysis between Beezer and us, the value of a SaaS, which I just talked about a little bit, and our reseller program, and how we go well beyond just being a PWA platform, and we're empowering you to empower other businesses, right? Now, this is just awesome. So understanding PWA development costs and market ranges. This is a key thing. This is like going back in time when PWAs or when websites, when you had to pay somebody starting right around $5,000. That's what PWAs cost now. If you went to actually have a developer build one, it's going to cost you about $5,000. If you went to a competitor such as, the Beezer one, you're going to get at different tiers, different levels. Won't have all that we have in there, right? And it's going to fail in comparison to what we have. You're going to be able to blow them out of the water, right? We are a clear market winner. And you're going to have the same opportunity, folks. So if you were to hire somebody, as I just said, not only is it the cost, but what I want you to think of is you are now that person. You are the person that can charge very large amounts to go in and build it for a store. We do it for $250 a page. I want to make it accessible to everybody, so it kind of puts those big developers and stuff like, oh gosh, we can't compete with what they're doing. No, because we've built the platform. We're not borrowing it. We're not using other people's technology. We built it. Silvio built it. We developed it. So we're able to do so many different things at an extremely reasonable price. It's like cutting the legs out from all those agencies that are charging. Just go on yourself and do some AI, do a little research and say, what does a PWA cost? And you can understand why most people are not having them yet, right? But you get to change that, right? Now, the cost breakdown, like I said, thousands of dollars. You then have to maintain it. You have to pay them on a monthly basis. I mean, the costs just keep going up. The maintenance. Does this sound like what it was like back in the days when you had to, have a WordPress person, right? Have a WordPress person. Now you don't. Now, the pros and cons, there's really none, right? The self-service one, just like in websites, overtook. Yes, there's still WordPress, and those people who want a mobile first site, they will go that direction if they have the dollars, right? But that's again what we're in right now, but with PWAs. Folks, you're at the beginning of a new industry. I say again, you are at the very beginning. No matter what you ever come across in life, if you're at the beginning of something that is technologically advanced, you win. You win. There is no losing in this. The only losing is not adopting it and not using it and kicking yourself in the rear later on down the road saying, oh my God, I had a chance to get into that business when, but I didn't. You must see this. It is clear as day. There are the future of websites and applications. They give all businesses a digital presence. Heck, they take a responsive website and now make it mobile first, if you will. Push notifications on the home screen of not only your phone, your tablet, but with our technology, you're even in the start menu on a desktop. I haven't seen that yet, right? I haven't seen that yet, right? So major companies have already leveraged this. That's also your sign. That's another sign. 2016, Google says everything is now mobile first, not mobile friendly, not mobile responsive, mobile first. Now we're into the next era of PWAs, website, progressive website application. No app store, no download, basically no maintenance involved, right? Heck, we're doing all the technical stuff. You get to just walk in and go out to your market and reap the rewards. This is a residual income builder. Now, your current statistics on this show that this is at about a $4 to $5 billion industry. Now, that may sound like a lot, but it doesn't when it's compared to where it's projected to be in about 4 or 5 years, 30 plus billion. Do you want a piece of that? That also is another sign, everybody. It's another sign of where we're going. You have to see this. It's all over. It's everywhere. I've been telling you about it. I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting for this year. We've had this technology for years. AI came out and we now made it simple to build and build from your phone. Completely build this thing from your phone. Yeah, I think we're basically one of the only ones doing that completely. So it's awesome. Prominent companies are using this. YouTube, Alibaba. I mean, it's an endless Twitter, Starbucks, Uber. If they're doing it, this is kind of one of those follow the leaders. Normally, folks, you don't get this chance. But if you're hearing what I'm saying, you also get to say this to your future customers. How would you like to be like Twitter? How would you like to be like Starbucks? How would you like to be like Uber? It's leveling the playing field. It's making a small mom and pop business, a bakery, nail salon, barber salon, chiropractor, you name it. It's an endless supply, right? An endless supply. as we get towards the end of this presentation, and for those of you that actually come on board with my unlimited, I'm going to coach you. I'm going to teach you step by step what to use, the tools we're using, because I'm using it to not only get a subscription base. This is one of those ones. I wasn't out there building websites. That wasn't me. MobiFirst wasn't building websites. It was a subscription model. But for this, we are actively out there building PWAs and not only taking subscription money in, also taking build money in, and also taking AI voice assistant money in. Because who wouldn't want to use this? That's what I said to Benny. That's what I said to Silvio and Chad. I go, this is a gold mine. This is a gold rush. It's 100% a gold rush, right? Faster loading speeds, works offline, push notifications, easy to edit, easy to fix. If you needed to adjust anything, I mean, what more do you need, right? Now, this is boing, eye-popping. Eye-popping. I was talking to a gentleman. He jumped in on the annual. He goes, Scotty, I don't think you understand. He goes, I was building with Beezer. I always search. And when I found these guys, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Are you seeing this? Ours, we got one for 29 for 30 cards, $1 a card. They're $19 to $82, and that's still just for one. That's not 1 to 10. It is actually one card. It depends on what features you want. They don't have all our features, right? So what if you have an academy? What if you have e-commerce? What if you have a CRM? What if you have, and now you get more features, you can charge the same price, if not more, and get more. I'll teach you, those who get the reseller, how you can actually use the platform to sell and upsell through the platform. Upsell. Apps included. Now our reseller plan, we have at $60. Look at this one. This is where I was like, you got to be kidding. $60 a month for ours for $32 per card. $2. Okay. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're looking for the side business, if you're looking for a way to slowly or fast, depends on your speed, to build up residual income, I'm showing it to you now. This is your opportunity. Do you take it? Do you answer the door? Are you a think and grow rich type of person who realizes something instantaneously and goes, I'm in. I'm in. If you're not, you want to go to Beezer and pay $447 a month for 15 of them. App Suite is more kind of ones where you have to actually contact them, so it just goes even up higher. Look at that. We're doing more. That's almost $5,000 a year. Our unlimited, I'll let it out, is $2,500 a year for unlimited PWAs, unlimited users. I mean, come on. Now look at this. White label, yes. Yes, sub accounts, AI powered. We don't have drag and drop. Built on a smartphone. Ours, partial, progressive web app, of course. Native, nobody goes into the store, but we are working on a way that will actually put us in the Google Play Store too as well. Another thing you're going to be able to offer your customers, right? Push notifications, yes. CRM, we've created our own. Autoresponder, no. And this is Beezer, no. Look at the X's, no. Autoresponder e-butter, no. Built-in e-commerce site, no. Food ordering system, no. Mobile menus, no. Real estate listing system, no. Bed and breakfast, no. Dropshipping feature, no. Podcast, no. Online academy, no. No, no, no. You get to say yes. Are you seeing it? Well, Scotty, you mean you have the academy? You have built-in e-commerce? You have affiliate tracking of a product? You have so many businesses all into one. I don't know where to start, kind of thing, right? But you've got a lot. Yes, we do. It's taken us 12 years to get here, but yes, we certainly do. So now imagine using the PWA. Say it's a business card, a lead capture form. Now you walk into, you're going to notice this, right? This is when you're going to kick yourself. when the next time you go on, if you don't see this, and the next time you go on to a website and ask you to install, you're like, oh, because it's becoming more frequent. There's an install, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one before it becomes the norm. That's when you're going to be kicking yourself, and that's when we're like, okay, we've taken off, and now our platform is double, triple the cost of what it is. We're keeping it at this prices for a very, very limited time, and obviously Black Friday, because it's too valuable. It needs to be more expensive. When you have something that is so inherently inexpensive, people think, well, it's inferior. So marketing companies tell us you have to raise your prices so people understand the value of what you had. $447 a month for 15 PWAs. Now, user-friendly interface, an app, an install on their screens. I mean, come on. My face is on the home screen of my phone. I show it every chance I get because I'm proud of my business. Why TrenzyCard stands out? Well, we differentiate ourselves with all the features. We just showed you. We give you this at the value of a SaaS is right here. It's SaaS reoccurring. It's the holy grail of business. Like I said, I used to do Medicare insurance. I've done life insurance. I've done everything, automotive insurance, not insurance. I've done automotive. Well, what happens when I sold a BMW? I sold it once, was paid. That's it. Did I get any of the monthly? No, BMW does. Dang. When I sold Medicare, sold it, got a little bit of a bonus. Did I recur any of that monthly? No, the company I worked for did. Dang it. When I sold life insurance, I got my one-time payment, and then 9 months later, got a little bit more. Did I get any reoccurring payments after that? No. Transamerica, Foresters, they did. I didn't get any of it. I've never really even found a SaaS platform. I wouldn't even know where to go and look. And if you do find one, they're so unbelievably expensive. $447 a month for 15 PWAs. Okay. Then that means if I did 30, congratulations. Now you're up to almost $10,000 a month and you did 30 PWAs. You better sell those things for quite a lot of money. Well, now I just did 45 of them. Well, now you're almost $15,000 a year. So that Beezer business model, even though you want to succeed, your prices go up as you succeed. So the better you do at it, the more money you're going to pay. You just did 15 in 1 month. Congratulations, right? Now you're out of them. Oh man, I gotta buy 15 more. Now 900 a month. Oh, I gotta buy 15 more. $1,500 a month. I gotta buy 15 more. You're not even really thinking about it because you're like, hey, I'm selling them. I'm making money. But what if you didn't have to do that? What if you had a set cost? And don't worry. We are not going to all of a sudden bump up the prices of this thing later on like others do. I will let you know this. Our other platforms, MobiFirst reseller, if you're on a free plan, that is ending. The world has basically stopped giving away anything for free, and our costs for those have gone up. So those are going to be ending soon. When you get this free one on TrenzyCard, don't worry, that'll never cost you anything. You're going to get it free. You're going to get a full TrenzyCard. You're going to include the e-commerce academy, a whole lot of other things in this thing, right? That's what you're going to get. You're going to get basically a taste of everything that we have. There we go. Wise, powerful, and scalable business. That's the SaaS. When I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and I said, yeah, I have a SaaS platform. He goes, whoa, Scotty, seriously? I said, yeah. He goes, that's the business to be in. He goes, I've been searching for one. I go, well, I'm your neighbor. I'm your neighbor. Let's have a conversation, right? It's not one and done. It's reoccurring. I'll show you some numbers of this thing, right? I'll show you how you're, like I said, even if you don't come into my training classes, even if you don't attend any of them, you don't really need it. learn a little bit of the nuances of the platform, learn what you have, and then take it out there and just destroy the market. Do some marketing, spend a little bit of money, invest in yourself, right? Invest in yourself. You got the brand flexibility. It's your name, your brand. Those who come in on the white label, we actually have to do some pretty complex setup on it, right? It takes us a little bit of time to do it. It's not a simple thing that we have actually done. For you all, it is. But for us, it's a very, very complex system that we've put together where you don't need all your customers don't need an SSL. It's going to be branded to your name. You know how ours says .TrenzyCard.com? Yours is going to say whatever your brand is. ScottyCarter.com, Bill.Scotty'sPWAs.com, Bill.BennyPWA. Whatever you choose, that's your brand. Now think about SEO. By the way, go and look at your platform. Silvio's done a lot with SEO and Meta and using AI and getting us prepared, your sites, for LLM, large language model searching, because that's how most people are searching now. That's how I search now. I really don't go on Google anymore. I search AI. It's, even if you're not doing it now, you will be soon. It will become the norm for you. It's a slow progression, just like anything else. I'm not jamming it down your throat. Gemini, all your phones, once you get a brand new phone, it's got all the AI, it's listening in the background, right? So that is the next layer of communication. PWAs is the next level. AI is the next level. Our AI voice assistant is the next level. You have all this now at your fingertips. So lucky us, eh? Lucky us. Some of the unique features that we have, I've talked about them. CRM, Academy, podcasting, B&B. You can use AI for almost any of this stuff now. AI for your academy. AI for podcasting. You can use AI to make podcasts for you. I've been doing them over on Notebook LM. Notebook LM, by the way, Google. That's an awesome, awesome tool. It does these great, great back and forth little podcast things. Our academy, folks, I'm going to show you something because I got little daughters, and in kindergarten, and the other one's 4. So daddy, and I went to my little one, I said, Anna, do you really want to learn how to read? Yes. All righty. Do you want daddy to build you your own learning center that we can put on your tablet? She said, yes. So I'm going to build that. I've started to build it, and I'm going to put an academy. I just use AI. I use AI to build the course. I use AI and then actually take some YouTube videos and put it in there too as well. So we also have a revamped real estate system. I'm going to show you all this. So it's a comprehensive business builder, not just a PWA platform. I think you've got that. Now, finally, you can expand and you can grow no matter what you're doing. What you're doing, where you go, you now get to talk about something that most, if not every other person, has no idea is going around them. You got the winning edge. Imagine taking your custom business card on the home screen of your phone and go to a networking event. Go into your boss at work. I mean, that's kind of what you do. You're an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur accepts risk. There's almost no risk in this. Takes on that risk, takes on that responsibility, and invests in themselves for future outcomes. This, in the hands of every single person in here, is going to come about this in a unique way. Very unique way. It's a global outreach, not just the USA, folks. Now, we got some really good offers. I'm getting right back to the end of this thing. We got some incredible Black Friday offers. And that's the end of this one. Just a second here while I come back to you. All righty. So, any quick questions for me? Let me pop into a chat here real quick. Let's see. If everybody's seeing this, am I kind of painting a nice little picture of this? Yes, Will. AI for podcasts. You see, when you're doing what I'm doing, when you have somebody like Benny when you have somebody like Silvio, when that's future thinkers, that now makes me do it. Means I'm all about it. I'm finding out everything. It means when I look at my phone, when I go on and I look at, how you go on your phone, I don't go social media. I go straight and I go, what is the topics of the day? And if it's anything that's social media related, I X out of it. I don't want it. So all I get is, I'm a science guy. I love a lot of science. I love a lot of quantum stuff, and I love anything AI. So it comes to my phone and I read on it. So I am staying knowledgeable. Most people, when I ask them, like you all, how many have been here? Here's show of hands, right? I just want a yay or a nay. Yay or a nay. Who has talked to an AI voice assistant? Anyone? Dolores, yes? Yes, yes. No, yes. You see? You see what's happening? Right? Now, do you just want to talk with it, or do you want to run your own? Next question. You just want to be the one who's on the other side of the phone, or do you want to be the one that's actually running your own AI, not only voice assistant, but PWA business? Which side of the phone do you want to be on? Which side? The customer or the business owner? Exactly, Keith. Yes, Larry. Yes, Richard. Of course, Dolores. Why would you not? There's my next question. Tell me why you wouldn't. Tell me why you wouldn't. Why wouldn't you want to be in the PWA business and AI business? Tell me why. Good answers. No answers. That's right. That's right. And when you have my expertise, my knowledge, Benny's knowledge, Silvio's knowledge, and we invite you into our Teams channel, our Teams group. Oh, I miss Skype. Oh, I miss Skype. But when we invite you in there, and I'm going to blueprint it for you, I'm going to show you the tools. I'm going to show you how to have so many leads. You won't be able to deal with it. I'll show you how to go over on, personally, I love Indeed. I'll show you how to go on Indeed and do job postings. I've been on there. When I did a posting on it, I was like, oh my God, 250 applicants in 10 days. This is bonkers, right? We'll show you that. My unlimited during this Black Friday, in order for you to do the unlimited and be taught by me, it means you're going to need my affiliate system too as well. So I'm throwing in that too as well, right? That's your business creation. That's now you pay everybody in the States, we call it 1099, but commission, right? Commission sales, right? So your own Skype format. Well, with the PWA, can you create your own social app? Our team in Australia, she comes to me and she's like, Scotty, you know what's going on? Because I hate social media, because here's why. I'm never on Facebook, but occasionally my wife sends me something. So I go to my messenger chat and there's my wife. She sent me something. And then I saw I had 4 missed chats. I go, I'm never on this dang thing. Like, never. Right. So those who wondering why I don't have a Facebook channel, because why would I want to be somewhere that I don't really agree with? Okay. Then I pop it and it's just a chat and up comes up nudity. I'm like, what if that was my daughter? There was nothing saying, are you 18? Do I have to do this? It was just bam right in front of my face. And I was like, oh, X. I go, no way. And I go, my wife, I'm not going on there again. You can send me something in a text message and you make sure it's never Facebook. I'm not going on there again. In Australia, they have actually started to ban social media for anybody 16 and under. Right? Your PWA card. Man, I'll let you in on some of my wacky ideas, right? Oh man, if my daughters, once they get to that age, cell phone age, I'll have a PWA, push notification, one-way chat. There's nothing coming back. There's no bullying coming back. And only her friends will have it. Well, Scotty, somebody could have it. Yeah, anybody could go ahead and find it, but they can't chat with her. They can't harm her. They can't do anything, right? There goes bullying. There goes all that. It's just out the window. And then installing a phone. If I go and look at it and I see that she's got 1,000 people installed, I say, you don't have 1,000 friends. No, I get to watch it. I get I get to parent it, right? So I see this as a social media play too as well. All right, next I'm going to show you a little bit. So thank you everybody for popping in. Yes, service provider, own your own business. Like I'm telling you, what I did the other day was I was like, wait a minute. See, when you start thinking it, ideas will come. Me and Benny so many times have brainstorming sessions. And then I'm like, Benny, we'll just bring up the topic. Let's let it aside and let's come back. And then I did it the other day about my affiliate system. And as I'm driving down the road, I said, there it is. I called them right up on the phone. Yeah, Clementine, don't like it at all. Don't like social media. I don't mind TikTok because it's new and it's so tightly run, right? That you can, I'm going to use TikTok. I'm going to use LinkedIn. I'm going to use it for ads. That's it. I'm going to use it for ads. I'm not going to do it for anything else. I got to the level of 100,000 users, 9 million views on TrenzyCard. I was like, I just did that to prove a point that I could do it. I said, I want to go viral. I want to know what it takes to go viral. I hired somebody to help me go viral. I went viral. Know how to do it. Know how to do it. You want to go viral? Join me. Join me. I'll get you in touch with the person who put me viral. I can take any video viral. It's not that difficult, right? It's not that difficult. So yeah, create your own, right? I'm trying to get you to think of different businesses, right? Different businesses. So let me share my next screen. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Next, I'm going to go to, well, let me just see here. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Here's where I'm going to go first. Okay. Now, I just need you, Chad, if you will, confirm that you're actually seeing this. I'm pretty sure that you're seeing. I'm showing you a user demo account. Chad, yes? Perfect. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now I'm showing you a user. In a minute, I will show you the reseller. Now, I'm not going to go into building, but I'm going to show you a little bit. Now, by the way, also, affiliate dashboard, everyone. Affiliate dashboard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at your plans. It's even included on the free one. I'll tackle this later on, okay? CRM, all this. Let me get to it. Okay, ready? I've unlocked everything up in here. Your free card's got basically all this too. Let's go to my home. See right here? Now, I'm not going to go into a whole lot, but I'm going to show you what I've already done. I don't need to go to the header. Let's go to the e-commerce. You're going to have e-commerce even in the free one, right? Drop shipping, do whatever you want. E-scooter, make a new product easy. Look at this thing. I mean, this thing is just, it's money. This is money, money, money. I will show you actually even how to get all this kind of stuff. I will show you it. I will show you how to do it all. Look at this. Even at a discount. Quantity 2. Create a new discount. Related products. This is showing you because I'm showing soon. I'm going to show you everything, right? Vendor. That's a drop shipping email. Your information. Use AI. Yes, I'm going fast, right? Because I just want to show you. Look at this for one product. A custom affiliate system. What, Scott? What? Yeah. I think that's $1 billion idea in the long. $999. Let's say I got it as a wholesale price from the manufacturers at $600. That leaves me almost $400 in profit. I give back 10%. I can adjust it depending on the product. And by the way, you can even do this for food. But what? You can go in the SEO and you can have all this, have AI do it, right? Per page, per product. Come on, folks. Tell me where you're going to see that, right? You got to go to Shopify. You got to go to some high ticket, high price thing. No. PWAs, business number 1, business number 2. I just showed you right now, e-commerce. E-commerce. Build your own. Have other people build on your platform to you as well. Okay. There we go. E-commerce. Pretty simple. There's no complexity at all in there, right? I put all the information in, CSV file import. Won't get into everything about it. Show on, look at the just more and more and more and more and more features. You want to share this thing? Yes. How do you want to share it? Through this ways? Facebook, LinkedIn, all of these are little share buttons will pop up, right? Additional style for the widget. We're the only ones who do this. Turn the mobile, turn the desktop off, right? That's one of our really, really cool features. It's been around for a while. That's our e-commerce. Okay, I didn't do anything there to save it. Okay, that's the e-commerce, right? Let's go back. Any questions on the e-commerce? Any questions on the e-commerce? It's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Let's go into the next page. I'll show you how this all works. Food ordering. Business number 3. Food ordering system. Food ordering. There's my burger. I'll show you how this all works. You let me know anything becomes difficult. You're now the master. Here's the burger. $4.99 unlimited. Here's the pickles, lettuce, whatever I say in it. If I want a new option, I add the new option right into here. If it's any of these, here's the burger. Here's this. I can put in a video. I can put in a picture. I can do whatever I want. There it is there. I can make a video, more bags. I can look at that. Look. Anybody you know ever been able to do a commission on a hamburger? Anyone? Anyone ever see that? Multi-vendor will come back out later, Donnie. Anyone ever been able to commission a hamburger? Right? If you're not going, excuse me, what? You mean I can become a burger salesman? A pizza salesperson? Chocolate milkshake person? You imagine that for a store owner who runs a shop? Don't give them a coupon. Give them money back and they can put that towards a burger. Nobody's doing that. Come on, right? If you've seen some of past webinars that said, I can be the most pizzas, I can become a pizza salesperson, right? Right? You imagine this is a burger. This is your local burger joint, right? Now you're at a house party. It's, holiday season's coming up. You're like, hey, man, we got to go to Scotty's Burger Place. Why's that? Well, they got the best burgers in town. What you're not telling him is you're getting paid 5%, 10% per order, per whatever is ordered, French fries, chocolate shake, whatever it is. You're at this party and you're doing the order. You're ordering it all from your phone. You're paying through your phone. Obviously, it's e-commerce, right? And then you give everybody Venmo your money. Hey, yeah, just Venmo me your money. Like $200, $300, $400 in a restaurant order, not being delivered by Uber, being delivered by the store. And now you're happy, right? You're like, you got to be kidding me. I just made 5% off a $400 order. I'm getting mine's free, right? Where do you think your word of mouth is going to take that burger restaurant? Well, everywhere you go, it's a PWA on your home screen. See how I'm tying all this stuff together? Seeing what you can do? Are you seeing what you can do, folks? That's just the food ordering. Let's go to the next one. Then there's our food menu. Well, hey, they already got a food ordering system. All right, they don't have it like ours, but let's just go into the next one. Do they have a menu on the home screen of your phone? No, Scott, I don't believe they do. Look at that. Now, when are you going to see a menu that's that beautiful? Right? Here's a food menu. Boom, US dollars. Maybe it's not. Hello. Oh, boy, Scotty, you did say global, didn't you? Correct. Can't wait till we get it all in Spanish, too, as well. Well, basically, once we have the Spanish sign, we'll have a toggle that will say English or Spanish. So if you are in the English and Spanish kind of neck of the woods, if you will, you'll be able to toggle back between one or the other. You'll be able to do plans in Spanish, websites in Spanish. Your customers will be English. Your customers will be Spanish. Whoa, Scotty, you didn't know. That's huge. Dang right, it's huge, right? We want a local feel. We want our name to be local. Now, we are the power. We are the power behind it. We want you all to take this and make so much residual income off this, help out all your local restaurants, all your local businesses, go on Lineable, all these different places. You are now the person that nobody can match unless you run into another one of us, right? But the business is so wide open, you'll never tread on anybody else's toes whatsoever. Look at this thing. This is so easy to do. I now get to do this. I now get to make a new one, a new menu, a new section, whatever I want to do, right? Simple, simple, simple. This is so easy. Now, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Restaurant owner, I get it. You don't need my food ordering system, but your menu, when somebody leaves your restaurant, do they leave with their menu on their phone? Can you send them a push notification? When no, we can't. Well, why not? You can now. Do you have an AI that can actually book your restaurant out? That can call out to people who've been at your restaurant before, as long as it has their phone number? No, I don't. You have that feature? Yes, I do. Well, dang. Sign me up. Who's going to say no? Real estate. This is cool. Wow, what he did with real estate is pretty awesome. Wait till I show you what this all looks like. You are seeing it here. But let me go over to here. Real estate. Gosh, Scotty, there's another business. I'm running out of numbers of how many businesses this is, right? House for sale, build, all the information you wanted. 2 brick home. Let's go to this. Look, even if you are using Facebook ads, Cowboy Trail, here's some of the information. Remember, I'm just going through this fast because it's simple. There's the map. Here's all the information of it, all the information, pictures, buttons, SEO, come on. I understand realtors out there have the MLS. This is not that. This is for them going, well, I got MLS, but these are the homes I want to put on my PWA, on my business card, so these people know, hey, the house over on Cheyenne just got sold. What about rentals? Yes, even rentals, folks, even rentals. Let me go to that part. Where is that? For sale, for rent, sale pending, recently sold, off market, available soon. Listing type, by agent, by rent, by owner, sale, foreclosed, new construction, new listing. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's right. Now the realtor is going to stand out above anybody else because they have this, because they know you. Right? Easy. Not only can you build it for them, simple, they can build it themselves. Personally, I'm probably going to build it for them because I make that much more money, right? Build it for them. I like to say this. I like to build it for you, then hand you the keys. Then once I've done it, you can go in and you can basically now update it yourself, change your homes, change your everything after that. But if you want me to do it, not only am I going to charge you certain amounts per month for it, right? I'll build it for you. Then I'm going to charge you per month. And if you want me to actually do any edits, I'm going to charge you even more. You can do that. There's your business right there. Okay. And you can tell I'm going to do SEO to it, custom affiliate details right on a house. Can you imagine? You imagine that one? Hey, if you sell my house, but that's a little bit crazy on a house. I'll give you that one, right? All right. Okay. Let's go to real estate. Let's go to the next one. Let's go over here. All right. B&B. Yet another business. Here's our Airbnb. All righty. Content above the booking form. This is dream vacation for me, folks. Let me go to the B&B. B&B. Who doesn't want to go to the Maldives, right? Who doesn't want to go to the Maldives? Heck, come into my my training group. Maybe one of these days we all go to the Maldives together. Do some scuba diving. Can't even bring my golf clubs there. Welcome to my Maldives, right? Here's some more information. AI did all that, by the way. Maldives, address, again, reservation, cancellation, type per person, price, additional fees, right? This is basically putting a dagger in those Airbnb places. You get to now become your own. You get to be them. You could now sell this as a subscription, and people have vacation homes. Now they don't need to use those anymore. What you'll find is once you go to like an Airbnb or something like that, right? Once the owner knows you, they try to get you to just now book directly through them because there's so many fees involved with it, right? Hey, if you just book with me directly next time, I mean, I've been in places where they're sold out because all their repeat customers keep coming back because they use Airbnb as just the beginning to get noticed, and then after that they don't want to use them anymore because they're just too expensive, and they're now being controlled by the parent company. Well, now we're going to charge more fees. Now we want this. Now we want that. You're at the mercy of them. Not anymore. Here's the calendar, external calendars, autoresponder, additional options. Come on, folks. That's Airbnb for you, right? View all the reservations. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Did anybody think, well, Scotty, what about AI? Could AI now? Yes, AI can connect to the Google Calendar and you can start booking them that way as well. We're actually right now looking at a way to attach our AI voice assistant to our CRM. Okay. So as we get more and more into AI, I really see AI really starting to take over and start to do like all this, a lot more, a lot more. Okay. All right. Whew. Academy. I'm going to bring over that in a second. Other features. Academy is my favorite. All right. Here's some really fun features. Blog. Yes. AI blog, folks. You don't need to think about it anymore. You can set the blog up and it'll actually do it all for you, right? It'll do it all for you. That's what it did there. And you tell it how often it wants to go out. See? Add a new topic. Alert me when done. Blog topics. List style. API keys. Come on. Wow. Let's go back in the other features. That's your blog. Okay, that's your blog. Booking. Yep. Well, Scott, is it ever going to end? Do you really need all these features? We have them. Each one of these things, you should be going ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Nobody's going to be able to do what I'm doing, Scotty. If you're confident like I am, and I see this, I said, tell me what you got. You ain't got what I got. You don't even come close to having what I have. Where do you want me to start and finish? By the time I get going, like, good God, you have all that. That's why I won't talk to you about investors that I'm starting to have meetings with. Booking calendar, create a new event type. I mean, come on, you nail salons, everything, upcoming bookings, all into here. This is one of the ones where I want to have AI eventually do the booking for us, right? Now it books directly with our booking calendar. That's one of the ones I want to do. After booking, autoresponder, reminders. There's a reminder. There's a reminder. Look at this, folks. This is insane. I told you I'm going to go through quick. Here's another fun one, right? As I get to that one, coupon widget right here. Coupon widget, simple. Show it. There's your coupon. Flip card, ready? One side. Woo, woo. That's just fun. It's almost like a hockey card or something like that, right? Or imagine that on the business card side of thing. It's a flip card. Scratch card. Let's go and see. Tell me that's not a marketing thing. You won! Woo! Main prize. Claim your main prize. So there you go. Pages. Okay. I'm going to show you Academy here in a second. Any questions? How cool is that? Can I get a holy bleep bleep? Can I get a bleep? Yeah? Anyone? Yes, Clementine, I will. Right? If I just said PWA, that's a game changer right there. Now you had all this stuff in. What's stopping you? Folks, when you run an at-home business, I'm not a tax accountant, I'm not anything like that, but dang, it's a write-off. It's your at-home business, right? This is the type of business where you build a residual, right? You build a residual, and before you know it, look, let's do this. Ready? I'm going to show you Academy. I'm going to show you all this thing. Here you go, look. Well, no, I don't want to go that one. Oops, sorry, the affiliate system. You go into here, you go, okay, you do what I do, $250 per page, by the way. You sell 10 of them. Recurring free story, 19. Look, I'm keeping this so cheap, right? Let's just say, hey, Scotty, I'm going to give everybody everything, right? Because I just want to destroy the competition. You're $19.99 a month. Okay. Can you sell 10? Anyone? Anyone think you could sell 10 of these things in a month? Tell me a number. How many PWAs with what I just showed you do you think you could sell in 1 month? may take you a little bit to get the knack of it, right? To get the verbiage. How many could you sell? David, 15. How many? Donnie? Hey, Donnie, I'm going to help you grow so big. 10? 25? Right? We're not talking big numbers, right? We're not. We're not talking it, right? 10, 15, 25, right? It's like, hey, well, you know what? Imagine if you were in sales and somebody said, I need you to sell 10 of these things in a month. You'd be like, wow, that's an easy job. You don't want too much of me. You're telling me to sell these, the PWA, all this stuff. Imagine if I was trying to hire you and I told you all this and I said, now I want you to go and sell me 10 a month. If you don't sell me 10 a month, you're fired. God, that's easy. I'll sell you 10 a month all day long. That's the easiest thing in the world. That's right. Let's go and see what that might do. Well, 10 a month. Okay. Not bad. Let's just say you did our reseller one, which is $2,500 for the year. Okay. That is not calculating here right now. All right. So take 2,500 off. That's 12,000. Let's just call it $12,500 plus your $30,000. Not bad. $40,000 for just selling 10. Let's say you started January 1st and you sold 10 a month. Go hire somebody to do it for you. If you can't do it yourself, go find someone. The entrepreneur also realizes where their fail or what their skill set is and know how to go find somebody who has a skill set that they don't have and have them come to your vision. That's what I've done. When you come into my training, that's what I'm going to show you. You're going to welcome into my world. I'm going to show you how to do all this thing. The only thing I'm not going to teach is how to play golf. That's 15 grand. That means, yeah, January 1st, by the time New Year's come, you just made an extra $12,500 plus $40,000. I don't care what you're doing. That's substantial. But now you get to start that again, your second year. Now you're at $24,000 for that year. Well, by that time, it should have skyrocketed. Yes? Should have skyrocketed by that point, right? You see it? Oh my gosh, you want me to do the 50? Watch this. Now you hired somebody because you're making so much money you can. Now there's $77,000 reoccurring. That's the SaaS model. 150,000 plus you'd made over $250,000 in a year. You're not even considering what your annual fee is to have the platform. $2,500, right? Well, Scott, are you going to charge me a hell of a lot more when it gets to there? No, I won't. Why don't you sell 500 of these things? Because now you're a monster. And now you're making millions. You progress, right? Well, Scotty, come on. I should be selling this thing for a lot more than that. You're right, you should be. 49, you should be selling it for more like that. That's more like it. Why don't you do like the other guys, right? Why don't you do like the other guys? And they're, say you added in all the features and you match what their price is. $80. Let's just take off that. Let's take that off. Let's see what that does. $315,000 a year. Selling 50 a month. Anybody want that? Anybody want that? That's right, Donnie. It sure as heck will. And when you have our reseller platform, you actually also have our product management, which you can now set the prices on every widget. So all these things that I'm talking about, what would it be worth to you if you could set your own prices? For an academy, by the way, you can actually do academy in a way that you could limit the amount of courses, limit the amount of students, and upsell. You can do plans, limit the amount of push notifications. You could do everything. You get to limit it. You get to limit it, and you get to set the platform and charge per widget. I'm going to show you this real quick. When I go back into my sites, I go to this one, and I'll go to the other features, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to add a widget. BizCard, blog, B&B, bookings, content block, e-commerce, carousel button. By the way, unlimited. And basically every plan that you're going to hear from me today comes with all these. The only thing it doesn't come with is the affiliate system. So yes, welcome. Welcome to a holy good golly, Miss Molly. BizCard, blog, B&B, bookings, content block, e-commerce, carousel, buttons, coupon, digital products, Flipkart, countdown, header, form free, form contact, food ordering, list preview, list RSS, list search, Podcasts, panorama, map, loyalty, prices, product, real estate, widget cycle. Some of these will be resellers, right? Some of these won't be available unless you actually have a reseller. Widget, code, script, roadmap, food menu, slider, Facebook, social links, testimonials. That's coming later. Thumbnails, this advanced search, that's coming later too as well. That is coming later too as well. That is so many features. All right. Any questions before I actually show you what I put it together? Yes. Right? I don't know how we get any better. I don't know how we get any better. I don't know how anybody can compete with us, right? That's why once I start showing this to like some big time investors, like, good gosh, you have so much. You're going to compete against Udemy, the academies, right? I always say, do you want to be on an academy platform, or would you like to be your own academy platform and charge others to do their courses on yours? I'd rather that. It's Academy SaaS. Okay. Well, bed and breakfast, that's a bed and breakfast SaaS. Food ordering, that's a food ordering SaaS. Not one business, folks. How many did you count? Multi-vendor, I'll touch on that for a minute. Let me first talk about podcast. Podcast, especially with being able to do AI to build podcast. What I'm having Silvio do right now, and so that's why I didn't show podcast, is I want him to basically go in and allow us to be able to do our own AI podcasts. So our podcast platform means you don't need to go on the Spotify. You don't need to go on any of them. You could run your own podcast business. We're not talking about you doing your own podcast. Yes, we're talking about a SaaS podcast where others can pay you a subscription to come and do their podcast on your platform. Can I sell any recurring info product that's drip fed? Yes, on the Academy you can. That's a drip feed. If we get in at the lower price and want to upgrade later on, can we still get the? No. We will be running specials from now until the end of the year, but no. No, these are Black Friday special prices, which I'll be showing really, really shortly. I'm close to the end, really, really close to the end. So close to the end. Okay. Just curious, but if someone gets a SaaS from me, will they be able to do it in a different language? English right now, English only, English only, English only. Once we have and I'm just in the conversations, I'm pretty sure I got a person. He's got a great track record, a great resume, and is actually in the heart of Mexico. And hopefully by next week, I will have brought that person on board. His name is Mario. I'm not sure if you're on here, but Mario will be my Spanish translator. He will be doing the entire platform over into Spanish, and not until that is done in that language, then we will have a toggle. You'll see when you get to plans, right? You'll be able to like do a Spanish or English. Will, I hope so. Listen, folks, if you're listening to me now, which you are, kind of a stupid thing to say, you speak another language, email me. Email me. Because I'm always searching. I want global. There I am. I want global. If you speak Chinese, please come. Translate it over into Mandarin, and then take this where China would just take off like everybody's on their phone there, right? I mean, they're way more technically advanced than us in the States. Heck, folks, the States is behind Canada for technology. They are. You go to Canada and everything is tap and pay, right? By the way, TrenzyCard, let's touch on NFC, near field communication. Tap cards. You could basically turn all these PWAs, put them into a tap card, and you got an NFC business too as well. Good gosh, Scott. Yeah, I actually deal with a warehouse. I deal with direct warehouse. If you ever seen me before, I take like an NFC chip, a little sticker, put it on my shirt, and there's my business card, like the size of a dime. You only see it when I point it out to you, and I walk around on my shirt with it, and I just take my phone, tap my chest, and my business card opens up. It's like magic. I play around with people. I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun when I have this. I do it while I'm staring at them in the face. I take my cell phone, put it to my chest, while I'm staring at them and my business card opens up because I just NFC'd my shirt. Yes, Will. If you can translate into Spanish, I have a gentleman. However, if you message me, I can always, you just got me a week late. If you message me, I can always get us in a conversation with Mario, and Mario would have to be the one that would make that decision whether he wants like a, like a vice president or something. Tagalog, Tony? No, you white label it. That's the resellers. You white label it. That's your SaaS. SaaS is white label. Tony, you know Tagalog? How well? Is it your native tongue? Okay, for those that are serious, anybody ever read the book Think and Grow Rich? I'm going to answer your question in a second, Tony. Anybody ever read the book Think and Grow Rich? If you had not, do it. Thank you. Yes, it is. It is the Bible of everything that has come after it. All self-help, all everything. Think and Grow Rich. That's what Oprah, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. I mean, everybody of note. It's been Think and Grow Rich, right? The brains of the true creators, the Rockefellers, the Carnegies. What is a true creator? Think and Grow Rich, right? So one of the biggest things in Think and Grow Rich was this. When he asked Napoleon Hill, would you like this job to go, I'm not going to pay you anything. Napoleon Hill said, yes. Carnegie said, you're lucky you answered that fast, because a decisive man, this is a man's back then, a decisive man knows something when he hears it and answers accordingly. If you would have wavered, I would have said, you're not the man for the job. And I would have found somebody who goes, oh, yes. Like when Silvio approached me 12 years ago and said, Scotty, I said, yes. Yes. I'd gotten into Think and Grow Rich at that point. My point is this. I gave you my email. I shouldn't even have to go right now and look. You should have already emailed me. Tony, it's already 90% done in Tagalog. Yeah, bud. It's almost 90% already translated into Tagalog. I think the only thing that's missing is all our newest updates. So talk about being at the right place at the right time. Talk about being at the right place at the right time. And for those who speak, the person who's speaking Chinese, get your butt, and you better be emailing me now. Don't let this one get away from you, because that is an extremely rare, because I'm always looking for somebody who speaks another language that can code this thing, because I want a local feel. I have this in my mind. $100 is $100 to me. It should be the same to somebody in Mexico. It should be the same to somebody in Canada, Australia, and wherever you are in your currency, whatever $100 feels like to you, not 100 pesos, whatever $100 feels like to you, that's what it should be. Whatever I make on my end, I don't care about the currency. I want to dominate the frickin' globe, folks. I need your help to do it. USA got it. Canada got it. Spanish coming. Latin America coming. Chinese, please. Tagalog, please. Now you be the hero and takes this to your native country with that native language and that currency, and you set those prices. I don't care if when it boils down to, well, $10 to them, it only works out to about $2 to you, Scotty. I don't care. Volume wins. So why I said Think and Grow Rich, because if you don't see it and you haven't acted on it already, when this webinar is done, if I go to my email and you haven't emailed me, then you're not the person for the job. Got it? This is real deal, right? This is some JV Zoo come by night type of thing, and let me promote the next product for a week and then say goodbye to that product and then move on. No, heck no, folks. I think you're seeing that. Ready? All right. So now I'm going to stop sharing this page. Hello again. And then, oh, by the way, see my hat? Here's a funny one. Our friends, our family friends, she does beads. is awesome. So we went to support her at her thing. And while I'm talking to her and while I'm at the concession, I take my phone and I built their PWA. And then the guy right beside me was selling popcorn. I went to him and I built his PWA while I'm there, just because I wanted to, right? Just because I wanted to. All right, I'm going to share one more screen. And it's this one. Okay. You confirm, Chad, with me if everybody's seeing that. It should be by now. I think I'm doing good with the back and forth here. I'm getting better at this this webinar. Wait till we show you the webinar, and wait till we show you the front desk ninja. That's going to come out in another webinar because there's just so much right now. We're going to save that for another webinar, probably in a week or so. Our webinar platform and our AI platform. All right. Now this is what I built because I wanted to show you what it looks like on a site. Okay. I just want to show you something quick. By the way, I just did style to change it. So here is my e-commerce. Here is that. By the way, I have not found anything that presents a product better than what we do. I have never found anything that does it better. You can add this one to it. Here, add it to the cart. I've already done it. I'll get to that in a second. Here's an e-bike. I've also done affiliate share program. I did it on this one, right? Yes, you can do all this kind of stuff in here, right? Register above, get your affiliate link, snow scooter, add that to the mix of it. So close that. Okay. I'll show you. I already added those to the cart. There it is. See? There it is. Look at that discount. Scotty, that's pretty damn freaking cool. Damn right it is. Oh my God. Come to my training and I'll actually show you how you can drop ship everything. And you'll be like, I'm going crazy over here. I'm shopping. I'm buying all this stuff. I'm doing some drop shipping. I'm like, now I'm Etsy, right? Yeah, you are. Okay. That's my e-commerce. Remember, you can now have an e-commerce as an app. Remember, all this can be an app. Okay. Food ordering. Look at that burger. That's how it should look, right? That's how you get to now present our product, that store, that customer, that restaurant, whatever there is. Maybe it's a video. You imagine this thing, how much better their menu is going to look, how much better everything's going to look. Now you're going to say, hey, listen, I'm going to save you money. You don't need to redo your menu every time. You change something, you just let me know. You have a weekly special, you let me know. You have a week that people aren't, a weekday that people aren't coming to your restaurant. Let's send out a push notification with a coupon. Let's maybe do a scratch off. Let's do this. Let's have everybody who walks into your restaurant scan a QR code and add your restaurant to the home screen of their phone. What would that be worth to you, Mr. Customer? Add bacon, add this. And this is just something I did like very, really quickly, right? Very quickly, just to show you. Okay. There's the food. Now let me go to the menu. Here's the menu, right? Pot stickers. Close. Here's my dessert. Close. Here's my dinner. Now you could have, well, hey, I'm good with the food, man. I don't need any of that. Well, what about your menu? What if I was able to take your paper menu and put that on the home screen of everybody's phone, and now it's an app, and I'll put a link on it that attaches to your store. So I'm putting your store and your menu on the home screen of everybody's phone. And so when somebody leaves your restaurant, they get to leave your restaurant, hopefully with a good experience and your business on the home screen of their phone. What would that be worth to you? Think of that for yourself. Why don't you think of that for yourself about the next restaurant you go to? Damn, I wish they had this menu on my phone. For me, who has wearing my glasses, dang, I wish every restaurant had my system. Because, oh my gosh, it would sure make life a lot easier. I wouldn't have to take a picture of it because I don't like bringing my glasses to my restaurant. I don't like bringing them anywhere. I tell my wife, read off the menu for me, right? I wouldn't have to if I have their menu on my phone. Come on, right? Real estate. Beautiful. Wait, I'm going into the Grinch. Fabulous. Here's that beautiful home. Here's my store. Here's my one that's for rent. Here's the one that's for rent. Now they want to share this, eh? Look at that. They get to share it. Look at that. If you got more rentals, this is where it would go, right? Put them on the map. Look at that. Here's my B&B, right? Look, who wants to come here with me? right? So I set it up already, as you saw, and total people, 4 people, total nights, 11 night. I charge them a lot of money. It's the Maldives. And I'll make $88,000. Just showing you B&B and that. Now here's the academy. Here's the academy. This is where me as a dad, hey, you want to write the next food book. You want to be a cook. You want to be anything. You want to do anything. Our academy does it. You are now the smartest person. You could be the smartest person because you have AI. AI will create any idea that you have. You take that idea and put it on our academy, charge it as a course. Hot dang. Here's a lesson. Here's the lesson 1. It's at. Okay. Children's Learning Center. Here's, view it. This is for my kids. This is what I just started, right? Now here's the cool part. Here's the quiz. Okay, ready? Anybody know the answers? What words have at in them? Anyone? I'm having fun, folks. Having fun. Is it bat? Yes. Is it chat? Yes. Is it these? No. Let's proceed. Oh, here's the view. Wait, I have to do this. Usually it's going to give me like a little thingy here. Oh, I have to log in and register. Sorry, I haven't logged in and registered for this. If I did, then this quiz will actually show me I got 100%. I already completed the quiz. Sorry, 100%. It'll actually show 100% on it, right? So it's pretty cool. So any questions? All right, everybody. All right, everybody. So I think the one thing I still want to show you really quickly here's, I'm going to stop sharing this site. I'm going to share another one real quick. And let me see here. This one here. Okay. This is the reseller. All right. This is the reseller. Unlimited users. Set your own plans and products. You got invoices. You got a manage subsection, manage support, manage emails, your desktop builder, your progressive web apps, your manage academy, a CRM, proposals, invoices. If you get the unlimited, it comes with the affiliate system. Everything that I just showed you, you now get to set your own plans. I call it the ATM. You can have unlimited users. You can do invoices, everything on this thing. This thing is a gold mine, if you will. Now you could set your own prices for Academy, have that as an upsell. I won't get into that right now, but you can actually shade anything out here and have it as a upsell and have the system do it for you. Again, because of time, I don't want to get into that right into now. Okay. So, and let me see here. All right. Any questions, folks? Any questions whatsoever? So what I'm going to start doing here is, let me see here. I'm going to share out some of the offers that we have going. As you well know, if you have an email on our platform already, once you go and try to register for one of these plans, it'll give you an error code. That's because you already have that email address on us. Please use another one. We're going to share this one. That PWAs, these are users. Let's see here. Okay. There's that one right there. By the way, this is going to be a replay and it's going to go out too as well. Okay. I'll share a couple of them. So if you're, I'm going to just go really quickly on this one. We're going to now show this one here. Wish it would show them all at the same time, but it won't. Here's a 51. Now also these are user plans. If you grab any one of these, once you actually get into the platform, you'll see a banner. The banner is an upgrade. If you wanted to upgrade, you got until probably a couple more weeks before we start, getting ready for the holiday one. But really, more than likely till the end of the year, folks. More than likely till the end of the year, we're going to keep these kind of things. I'll just change it from Black Friday to a holiday one. All right, there's that one there. And we're going to, okay, so that's the 50. And then once we get going, if there's one you want me to show again, I will. Or please, just as I'm bringing these out, go ahead and click on the link. Keep it opened in your browser. That's the 51. Here's also a user. This is 500 PWAs. $100, come on. I mean, invest in yourself. At least $100. I mean, good gracious. If you don't think you could take 500 PWAs, okay, charge a dollar a site per month, make $500 a month off it. I mean, all right, these are ridiculous. These are Black Friday. I mean, you got to admit, these are Black Friday. Let's go to the next one. All right, the next one, we're going to show you, we start getting a reseller. Okay, here's my reseller. You get everything that I showed you. This gives you 30. Everything that I showed you. Right? Keep that up for a couple more seconds. A couple more seconds. All righty. Like I said, just click on them as they come because we do have a few. And I'm going to show you our promo page too as well. And then I'm also going to show you the free gift here in a second. Here's 50 reseller, $80 a month. 50 reseller, $80 a month. Right there. If you're tight on a budget, that's the one I would recommend at the very minimum. That's the one right there. 50 reseller, everything. We'll get in. This is going to, my unlimited, but quite frankly, I want to help you. If you come in on the 15 reseller, I'll invite you into Teams and I'll show you how to do everything. I'll show you because it's reseller. I'll show you it all, right? I'll make your learning curve very, very quickly. Then you could shoot ideas to me, everything like that. It's forming a mastermind. Think and Grow Rich? Let's do it. But are you thinking? Or are you just sitting? Act. Don't act. Okay, next one. Here we go. Now we're getting into it, right? 500. $150 a month for 500. Come on. My gym membership is more than that. I go to Lifetime Fitness. My gym membership is like $300 a month. My gym membership is more than that because I care about my fitness. I care about my health. You want to care about your bank account? Boom. Boom. Right? All righty. Ready? Here comes a granddaddy. Here comes a granddaddy. This is everything fabulous again. I ain't grinching this one. $2,500 a year gives you everything, and I'm including my affiliate system, which typically runs for a good $2,000 a year just by itself. Black Friday reseller plan, everything I showed you, Academy Unlimited, e-commerce unlimited, users unlimited, sites unlimited, every single thing that we have in our arsenal that's available today is unlimited. Click on each one of these links. Click on each one of these links. Alrighty. Now, the thing I want to show you next really quickly. Let me see here. So I'm going to go into edit the site. Go here. Alrighty. All right. So now we're over into here. A couple other things I want to show you. All righty, we're seeing this screen now too, Chad. Yes, because I'm going to show you now our CRM. Here's a demo campaign. Here's what I've done right in here. By the way, you can just take these and move these all around. Here's my information. There's a task that I already have up. By the way, here's a proposal. Look at this thing. Well, it'll show up in another screen, but you could actually now write your own proposals. View this proposal, send it to them, cover page, intro section, cost, time frame, notes, and agreement. They can sign it on their phone. Holy gosh, Scotty, you got a proposal system that is correct. Want to create a new invoice? Let's go ahead and create a new invoice and send them an invoice and let them pay it once they agree to the proposal. Oh my gosh, you got everything. Yeah, I do. I pretty much do. Let's go back. I met the person on the golf course. I have it. See over here, it's setting a notification, when to call them. I set all this up. These are the parameters I did. You could set them up. Import leads, export leads, you name it, right? I'm not going to go watch into the affiliate system. Here's the second thing. Everybody should have their affiliate dashboard. Go ahead, grab your affiliate link. It's going to be, I'll show you. I'm going to now go over another page here. I'll be right back. Paste it. And then now I'm going to share this tab, and there's my code. That's me. This could be yours. Okay. Your affiliate page. This is ours. So everything that we have into here, this is our sales page. Everything that we have, you can now also make money off that. You can also make money off this. Okay. You can make money off it. The only thing you can't is our AI receptionist and automated webinars. That's the only thing. It's two separate things. Everything that's other than that, you actually can affiliate track. You get commission off of just these two products. You do not. You do not. We're not able to set that up in that way. So that's our affiliate dashboard. You have your affiliate dashboard. There you go. Okay. Let me stop sharing. Any other questions? If you have any questions for me, now's the time. Now's the time, folks. All of them are monthly except for the unlimited. The unlimited is the only annual. They're all monthly. They are all monthly. Thank you, Eros, for that. And hopefully those who have actually, can I use the app for my airline ticket sales business? Why not? Now, what multi-vendor is, that is one where I said to Silvio, I go, not only do I like to deal with one warehouse, I like to deal with multiple warehouses. Okay, so can you think of a way, multi-vendor, that we could actually use multiple warehouses like into drop shipping? So, and he is started to, or not started, he worked on that. He's kind of shelved it for right now because a lot of the things that we've been working on, but our multi-vendor is that. So that will come, not too long. Training, yes, training will start next week. I will be emailing all those who actually, Donnie, I already have you in Teams, so I'll contact you in Teams too as well. And those who come in on any reseller that's 50 and above, I'm going to invite you into our Teams group, and that will start next week. Obviously, holiday weekend. No, Dolores, it will not. That's going to go away fast. That's going to go away fast. Like I said, Dolores, that's why I said something about Think and Grow Rich. It's kind of one of those ones that's like, boom, you just know it and you do it because you go, listen, that's such an incredible opportunity. I'm not letting that one slip me by, right? It's kind of like, psst, hey, I got this stock. Psst, you got it. I showed you it. I showed you how valuable it is. It should be worth $10,000 plus a year. That's it, right? You break it down. It's almost nothing. Show the 30 PWA deal again. Sure, Troy. Just a second here. Is PWA cost and reseller cost? No. The user is 30. I'll show these again. So when I show it, just click on the link, and then each link you should be able to show it. Plus, I'll also show. Let me see here. Oh, wait. Let me go here. Let me hide that annual, and let me do this one. Share offer. And by the way, here, let me do this first. Here, everybody. 0. I'll leave that up for a second. I'll leave that up for a little bit. That is your free one. Every single person in here, please click on that. We're almost done with today's event. Appreciate you sticking around. Grab that. I will be sending out these our promo page in an email too as well. So everybody, please, if you miss anything today, please check your email. The replay of this video will be up tomorrow. If you go and try the replay tonight, it'll just be some, placeholder, if you will, but I'll have the replay up for tomorrow, and I'll be sending out all these offers in an email tomorrow. So, but I don't know if I'm going to send out the unlimited. I may not. The reason why I do that is because I want people to invest in themselves. I've invested in myself a lot, and I want the same mindset of people, right? Donnie's there, a handful of others, but this is a rare. We've never offered everything all on one platform, especially with everything that we have. All right. So hopefully everybody's gotten that. All right. Now, the one thing I wanted to do is, while you're doing that, is I want to go over here. Just a second, because there's something else I wanted to show you. Just bear with me one quick second. All right. All right, I'm going to show you one last one. I'm going to see the chat. If there's anybody got anything. You're welcome, Troy. You're welcome. I'll do a couple of the other offers here. Hopefully everybody got the free one. Share offer. And then here is this is the 30 user. So just click on the buy now. Even if you're not buying it now, click on it. And then you'll have it pulled up in your browser. And now let me show you the reseller one. And the reseller one at 30 here's the reseller one. And that's right there. So at least click it. That's 60 bucks. So there you go. Like $2. Remember, you're going to get subscribers, eh? So one subscriber could pretty much take care of your entire reseller plan. That's how I want you to look at it. 2,500, roughly around 200 bucks and change a month, if you will, if you break it down. So how many is that? You need like a handful of users before you're making your money back and then some. And you come to the training group, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So there's really not. You're only not risking. The only risk you're doing is not taking the risk in yourself. So you're talking to a guy who, with my wife pregnant, left a very nice paying BMW job. It took me a lot to get to that BMW position. And when I left that, I took a chance on myself. I went from a nice paycheck to zero, but it worked. So, all right, here's one thing that I want to show you. I'm going to show you this one page, hopefully, and then we'll call it an evening. The one thing I wanted to show you is this. So remember I was talking about the affiliate product? This is here. So you bought the scooter, you did affiliate system. Here's my affiliate system for products right there. That's its own little one. So that's attached to a product, right? So now you're taking that, you're copying that, you'd be sending it out, and then boom, all of a sudden, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking cool. Heck yeah, it is. Like I said, you want to affiliate almost anything on our platform, right? I showed you from a burger to a house. You're not going to buy a house online, obviously, but there you go. There's my cart again. Proceed to checkout. So everything. I mean, this is one of the most exciting things because nobody is even coming close to probably even thinking about this. I wouldn't have thought of this if I didn't come from the affiliate background. All right, there we go. All righty. Well, that is going to pretty much wrap it up. I'll go to the chat, see if anybody's got any questions. Donnie, you didn't see that? You didn't know we had that? It's the coolest thing, right? It's so cool. It's so cool. Is there anything else? Any questions? Troy, Dolores, those that are interested in the other language, please message me. Also, make it a point that you're also a member, right? You got to think of this. Do I want to invest a platform in somebody who doesn't want to invest in my platform? No. So I'm going to open up the opportunity to not only Tagalog, Mexico, that's already there. But again, the person who speaks Spanish, please talk to me because more is better. I will talk to Mario. And if there's a meeting of the minds there, I'll see. There's plenty of wealth. There's plenty of money to go around in this, folks. All right, Lyle. What is the difference between the user and the reseller? Steve, the reseller is white label. The reseller creates plans. The reseller attaches their Stripe, their PayPal. So they get to generate everything, right? As a user, think of a user as an agency. I'm going to build here's me as a user. Steve. All right, Steve, let's just say you had a business. Steve, I'm going to build your PWA for you. I'm going to charge you $250 per page, and I'm going to charge you $49 a month for that thing. Okay. I build it. I then send you an invoice. You can do this easy through Stripe, right? You can set your own reoccurring in Stripe, by the way. It doesn't even have to be. You can just do that through Stripe's system itself. You can create reoccurring plans in there itself. So I am now going to charge you $250 for one page at $50 a month. Cool. I'm building it for you and I'm going to maintain it. Anything you need, just contact me. That's user. Reseller. Hey, Steve, I know you got a business. You want to turn it into PWA. Well, here, I'm going to charge you. I'm going to send you a link. You sign up for this link. It's $49 a month. You're going to be able to build your own PWA, add it, edit, do everything, build it from your phone. The only thing I didn't show everybody here today was my phone editor. You can build all this from your phone. You just go to TrenzyCard.com and log in through there. So Steve, I'm going to charge you, it's going to cost you about $50 a month, depending on how many cards do you want. Say you're a reseller who's got unlimited. All right, I'm going to charge you $49 a month for one card. However, we're running a special right now. And if you would like 3 cards, I'm going to charge you $79 a month. Oh, perfect. You set up the plan. Steve gets it, and then it goes further. Then you don't give him the academy. You don't give him e-commerce. You just give him the PWA. And then through the system, through the platform, you actually said, I'm going to charge a different price for academy, a different charge for e-commerce, a different charge for the PWA, and they can add it a la carte to their business if they so fix, right? You could say, I'm only going to give you 10 widgets, and the other 10 widgets, I'm going to charge $9.99 a month. I'm not even going to promote it. Somebody goes to the widget section, clicks on one that's shaded out, adds it to the platform, and then boom, you just made more money. Anything else? What was that? Oh, Simon had a question. Did I miss the question? All right, I answered the reseller. Simon, I've had a MobiFirst a couple of years ago, unlimited. Do I read it back that or create a new account? You would create a new account here. You would create a new account here. If you had that and let it go, perfect timing, Simon. Perfect timing. Now you're over into the into our newest platform, TrenzyCard, which will have, like I said, all the bells and whistles that we have here that the other platforms simply, they have the academy, they have all these other things, but they're all a separate charge. So this is the best deal we've ever had by far. So there you go, Simon. If you go to register and it's showing that, hey, I get an error, use a new email address, right? Use a new email address. And also what I've been doing for those who come over on the unlimited, I go over to your MobiFirst side, and if it was inactive, maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. TrenzyCard is the platform to be on, folks. It's got our most updates. So how does it feel the product links show on the interwebs only through this platform, raw search, SEO? No, that's actually marketing. You let people know. You let people know. So here's how that works. You're using what people already do. Go ahead. Ask me, Scotty, where'd you get that hat? Oh, I got it from this vendor. And you're like, I really want, I got this vendor that's over at this. Where are they? Where are they again? I want to tell you. Now, what if that vendor had the affiliate product? Oh, and I registered for it. Oh, this hat? Awesome. Got a phone? Yeah. Point your phone to my phone. QR code? Yeah, go ahead. Right there. That's that hat. You can customize it, everything. Oh, perfect. Go ahead and buy it. Boom, I just made money. Not only I didn't make money, the hat person just made money too as well. By doing something you already do, by turning your customers into your salespeople. Never heard of that before, have you? Turn your customer into your best salesperson. Turn that referral. Remember in the car business was, if you bring me a customer and they buy my car and they mention your name, I'm going to give you $100 cash. It's that old adage, right? That's what the affiliate tracking does, right? Right? Now, do you want to go to a burger or pizza store? So you got 2 pizza stores, both are great pizza, right? Now you're at a party. And Dolores is like, no, my pizza store is the best. And you're like, no, my pizza store is the best, right? My buddy is the best. My buddy's the best, right? You're the ones going to try and win that overall, because what they don't know is that you are now getting paid to actually promote that pizza store, right? Or Dolores is like, no, I want Chinese. And you're like, no, we got to have this pizza. Dude, why are you pushing that pizza so hard? Because I get a little kickback. They're giving me 20% off of any pizza I sell online. What? Yeah, man, I'm selling pizzas. Are you freaking kidding me? Take that to a frat house, by the way. You're selling pizzas? Yeah, man, it's the coolest thing. Here, go ahead. Boom, boom. When you tell your friend, go ahead, register right there. After you buy your pizza from me, because I want to make a bit of money off you, go ahead, register for it. Boom. And then now you get your own pizza. Oh, wow. That's cool. That is so freaking cool. Watch that take off and go viral. Like your scooters. That's where it kind of came from. I'm driving down the road. Actually, I'm driving down the road and like somebody goes, nice scooter. Where'd you get it? Point your phone at my phone. Scan it. Go ahead. There's a scooters and there's a whole bunch of them. Person goes ahead and buys it. Boom. But what also it does, right? If you can kind of think of it this way. Hey, before you make your first purchase, sign up for my affiliate link. Use that for yourself and get 10%, 20% back for yourself. And once you log into your affiliate dashboard, you'll see that $200 is owed to you. And use that towards your next purchase. Well, heck, I just fooled you mentally. I went from you thinking I just spent 1,000 to I just made 200. Man, I'm going to buy one for my kid. I just made 400 bucks. That's the mentality behind it. Good question. AWS. We're playing where the big boys play. Any other questions? Only in the unlimited. That is correct. The full affiliate system. The affiliate product tracking, that's coming in all in basically everything. Okay. Our affiliate system, where now you can actually become your own JV Zoo, if you will, right? Affiliate system. That when we built something for somebody, we actually Sylvia was so smart. He was like, dude, doesn't say dude, but he goes, I was able to copy all their code, and their system was $10,000 a month, and we actually recopied it. So we have a full affiliate tracking system too. So not only do we have affiliate product tracking, we actually have a full-on affiliate system. You can even do levels if you wanted to. So good question, Dolores. It doesn't replace it. That's never going away. The MobiFirst is never going away. This is just the only one that's got the AI included, like we have, because we developed this one in a slightly different way. Whereas the reseller, it gets to have their own domain. Yes, you could have your own domain in MobiFirst, but you don't have the AI that does the subdomains. That will never be over in there. And plus, we're never going to offer all the plans and everything, the products all on one platform over there. You have to buy them a la carte over there. It's way cheaper coming on TrenzyCard. So no, those are never going away. Those are never going to go down or shut down or anything like that. TrenzyCard is always going to be just a level above. So it all depends, Dolores. If you actually have our MobiFirst e-commerce or MobiFirst reseller, that's on our other servers. That's on the AWS server. We can move those over. But if it's on the MobiFirst, like if you're at the MobiFirst.co, no, we can't. But all you do is you just have one platform up and the other one, and you just recreate it on the other one. That's all. Remember, you get on this one. What I want you to also imagine, not only is it a more robust platform, if you're the reseller, you don't have to pay SSLs anymore. It's whatever your name. So any other questions? Oh, Mark, I can't go into that now. That's actually what I teach in my training. It's pretty damn simple because I use AI. I use AI to do a lot for me. Let me show you for one quick second here. Maybe I can, if I have it, I'll show you real quick since we're just kind of, all right. So this is our AI receptionist. So it does inbound, it does outbound. So who wants to hire their own call center? Who wants to hire their own receptionist? That's what we're doing here. You do this yourself, right? So you do this yourself. You would set it up yourself. You could do AI interview. You could do basically anything, and it's all through voice. And we got text chat is coming here soon too as well. So yeah, it's next level, folks. Put your AI phone number. Put your AI phone number on every business card. There's your low hanging fruit right there. Is your AI. Is your AI. You use the two of those in combination. That's what I do. Let me see this. If you are a reseller, is there a charge for software updates? No. You just pay whatever price you're paying, whatever subscription you're comfortable with. And then as the Black Friday goes away and you see things that will double or triple in cost, because just like anything that is not Black Friday, come the new year, you're going to wish you did this now. I'm telling you. I think we've seen it. It's how much confidence do you have in it? Not in the platform, it's in yourself. Don't miss this, folks. Don't miss this. Don't miss this one, right? Don't miss it. Any other questions? No, Leo, great. Good questions, everybody. So, yes. Thanks, Clementine. I thought this was fun. This was like, holy gosh, why I get so excited because when I get to go back in and play with the platform again, I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me, Sylvia. What have you been doing? Then I haven't been in the bed and breakfast in a while. I got back into that. I was like, what? You just did all this to it? Oh, God dang. You had AI everywhere, and AI a content creator. It's like everywhere. It's like everywhere in a platform. Like, oh my gosh, I was using Copilot. Now I can go over into here my own and content create and do everything. I mean, there's not really anything I can't do anymore. David, great question. Does a black it does both. It's through Twilio, so you get like it's like $3 a month. So you get like a 866 or a more of a local number, if you will, but most people like the feel of a more of a 1-800 style number. You do that. Now the instant transfer, it gets transferred to their phone. So your AI assistant will literally do a live transfer. Folks, if you're not into the AI business, get in the AI business. You shouldn't even be here. Because if you're not in the AI business, there's nothing better to be in. And don't freaking be fooled by all those crap in JB Zoo emails that come to you every day. Comes to me every day. It's garbage. That's garbage, folks. I'm telling you, it's garbage. JB Zoo and the rest of them, it's watch why we're not even there. We put TrenzyCard and I said, right? It's there. I'm not even trying to market it because JV Zoo is usually a bunch of crap that's not supported. It's not anything by anybody for a very long period of time. It's there to basically take your money and say thank you and goodbye. AI, to let everybody know, if you ever go and buy an AI product and you only get it at one-time price, you should be worried because there's a cost for AI, the open AI, the whisper AI. The people who build AI do not give it away for free. Not with what we're talking about. It costs us money to build, not the front desk ninja. It costs us money on a monthly basis. You come in on a plan on it and you're using minutes, that costs us. It costs us money, right? So be leery of anything that's one-time payment. No, folks, no. I am bringing you solid business opportunities. Solid, no bullshit. I've been wanting to swear this entire time. I'm ex-military guy. I call it as I see it. I'm Canadian by nature. It's like when you put a couple of Canadians in a room, my accent will come out, and we don't BS. We just call it as we see it. I'm like, I'll call you out. This is got to be the best business opportunity I have ever had the privilege of presenting. Ever. It's incredible. So the AI writes SEO blogs, posts, doesn't do the images. No, Simon doesn't do the images. You don't need to. We have an image gallery, but you just go to Copilot or ChatGPT. Copilot gives you free images, right? I actually, get a pro Copilot because I got like Microsoft 365 or whatever. Very, very, very cheap. ChatGPT, I think, will give you free images. But yeah, no, you can just I go to Copilot, create me an image, like for my storybooks. Create me an image, unicorns flying across the sky with candy cane trees, and it creates the image. Then I take that image, I download that image, and then I take it over and I put it in my academy, or I put it wherever. You got a blog, do the same thing. It will source our free gallery. So once you put in the blog posts and images and you select like a category, say business, it will go to our free images. And yes, it will put up one of those. It'll do that. So yeah, there's the other thing too as well. So your blog will seriously help your SEO, folks. So now you get to also be the person that can offer that. So great questions. Any other ones? I'm here just to answer questions. Everything else, if you need to see anything else, let me know. Any other offers, let me know. And hopefully those that are still on who speak the other language will have already emailed me by now. Best way to do the videos. AI. I can put you onto a place that helped me go viral. It's an AI avatar video creation tool. Been with them. I've been into AI for quite a while now, for well over a year. So I've been sometimes some of the beta. I'm not called a beta, but I've been some of the very early adopters of some AI tools. So I got some pretty cool AI tools that I use. Hey, thanks, Richard. Yeah, AI does everything. Smartest person in the world, right? You imagine being a car salesperson. This is how I went to the car salespeople. I said, you just put in your website. AI will gather all that information, and then I can be on the floor. I say, I know. Let's just say BMW. Used cars, even better, right? And then I can just basically ask AI, hey, AI, can you tell me everything you know about this 2015 Pontiac? Can you tell me everything that is, what's the horsepower of this 2018 Ford F-150? What are the specs on it? I'm now the smartest person. I never have to go, oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't even need to be, I'm in sales. So you can pop me into a car dealership, let me build my own PWA around it, put my AI in, to its test, and then bam. AI is now being used to hire people too as well. Our AI voice assistant will do that. It'll screen phone numbers. It'll screen candidates. You can set it up in so many different ways. It's pretty cool. Any other questions? Yeah, so you put outside, like I'm a Copilot guy. That's my AI of choice. Copilot and Notebook LM. I love Notebook LM. If you haven't used it, go play with Notebook LM. So cool. So cool. So any other questions? Yeah, we got RSS feeds. So it's one of the widgets. Mm-hmm. Great question, Simon. See, you know what a good salesperson is? By the way, I am a very good one. I'm not in sales mode here, but here's where I go into a bit of sales mode. RIS feeds. Oh yeah, we got it. How does it work? I don't know. I got a team that knows. I just know we have it. I know all the key words to sound like I'm the smartest person. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do this. We can do that. But I'm the smartest person because I have the smart people around me. You talk golf, you talk sales, you talk coaching, you talk training, you talk mindset. And then I've done a lot of study on that. A lot of study on the brain. I remember messing with people on the golf course. Once I learned how the brain worked, I would mess with them on the golf course. It would be fun. I remember I did it one time. I knew this golf course at the back of my hand. And then I told somebody, I said, you know what? I even told them, I said, I'm going to mess with your brain. Yeah. Okay. See that bunker down there? They're like, yeah. I go, you don't want to put it in that bunker. Okay. So make sure whatever you do not put it in that bunker or you're dead. They're like, okay, I'm not going to put it in that bunker. I said, go ahead, swing. He put it in the bunker. I said, I knew you were because your brain doesn't hear no. I had you talk about the bunker. But then I said to the guy, I said, oh, shit. I just said it to myself. And no matter what I did, and I'm damn good at golf, like PGA, like professional level, when I knew that, I still put it in the bunker and everything. I was like, oh, man. And I still put it in the damn bunker. It was so funny. Yeah, I try it for senior PGA Tour events. All right, Terrence, awesome. Hey, P, how are you? It is your own brand. That is right. It's your own brand. We call ours Trenzy. What are you going to call yours? What are you going to call yours? Now, we recommend too, or once you get the reseller, and for ease for us to set it up, we actually have a domain provider. So if you're actually able to use ours, it's the same price as anywhere else you would go out there. We're not making money off our domains. It's for ease. Instead, if not, then Benny will have to get in to wherever your DNS and all that kind of stuff is and go and do this, and you have to give them the code and do all this and do all that. If you actually just get a domain directly from Benny, Benny's able to log in and just go and do what he does and makes the setup of the platform easier. This is the reseller, by the way. Once you buy the reseller, we do have to be in communication with you because there is some steps that only we can do. It is not designed the way the old platform is. We literally have to get in and do some steps. Okay. All right. Any other questions before I? This was longer than I thought it was going to go. But as my wife says, you ain't going to be quick. So there's just so much, and I haven't shown it all. I just tried to show as much as I could. Anything else before I say have a good weekend? Please do keep an eye out for our emails. I'll be having a lot more webinars and showing you even more things. After the holiday season especially is when I'll start getting in, and I'll start getting into and showing you, hey, here's what I built on Academy. Here's how I use Academy. Here's what I've done over into e-commerce. Those who actually come in on the reseller and come over into Teams, I'm going to teach you this long before that. Here's where I go over in Alibaba. Here's where I drop ship. Here's where I do this. Here's where I get my leads. Here's where I get an abundant amount of leads. Here's how I go on Indeed. Here's how I do this. Here's how I do this. Take it, use it, mix it in with what you also do know. But remember, I've been playing with this thing for 12 freaking years. This is all I've done, right? This and golf and raise two beautiful young girls. So NFT fees, we got into NFT for a minute, but then, that bottom fell out, right? Right? NFT, everybody was starting to it just became so crooked that Sylvia was like, we're going to go NFT. And then, we're not going NFT. It was became too, I've just seen too many horror stories. Even watched some news things, people setting stuff up like on crypto too. It's like another, like, screw that. So, no. So I'm not quite sure what you mean by NFT. What plan has the team's training? That is pretty much my unlimited, Mark. My, wait, let me see here. I'll put it here. My training is going to go into here. It's going to be starting at this one. Just a second. Starting at this one. That one. So click on that one. By the way, when we send out the reminder of the email, we're going to send out our promo page, and all these are on there. What I probably will do is everybody who is actually registered for this event, I will send you out a separate email. I'll go to my emailer. that person, and I'll send out a separate one. And in that one, I will include the white label. So there's that there. Hopefully, if somebody's joining me late, let me do this too. Let me do this. Here's the unlimited. How do you open your card on phone? By tapping your chest. I'll show you. You'd be like, son of a bitch, that's the coolest freaking thing. It is. When I built it for, by the way, you all know that we built this thing for like $1 billion company, eh? We built it for, let me just see here. Where's this one? Now I'm building it for a bunch of insurance. We built it for a financial advisor company. So if you never heard me before, the financial advisor company, we actually had to pass. I thought we were dead in the water. The guy that I met, this is how I do a lot of business. You just never know who you meet, right? Met him on the golf course, didn't know him from Adam. He liked that I drove a scooter. I drive my scooter back and forth on the driving range, and finally talked. And then I said, here's what I do. He's like, that's the freaking coolest thing I ever seen. I met him played golf with him on like a Friday, built him a card. And by Monday, he took that to his office, and his whole office is like, you got to take that to the board. So he built a PowerPoint. This is somebody who knows, right? This is somebody who knows. He's like the vice president. What is he? I go to church with him. He is the vice president, wealth advisor. He's also got a way to actually sell businesses, but I won't get into that. So anyway, and he goes, Scotty, he goes, I made a PowerPoint about this thing. I go, oh my God, can I find 1 million of you people or just 5? Because holy ghost, he goes, this is the coolest thing. Everybody loves it. Took it to the board. The board said, thumbs up. Just pass it by compliance. Compliance says, do you have a SOC report? I'm like, Sylvia, do we have a SOC report? I'm thinking of my socks. And I pull it up. And it was like some $50,000 to $60,000 report. I said, we don't have that. We've never needed it. Get on with her compliance officer. And Sylvia was like, do you have something in lieu of? She said, sure. Sends over this like 32-page document. Sylvia was like, are you going to do it? I said, no, you know all the information. Sylvia did it, sent it back. And they said, you're good to go. So we passed through. So the reason why I'm telling you that story is we're unbelievably freaking secure. Unbelievably secure. You come over on some of these things. I'll share with you some of these PWA so you can put them on your phone, so you can also use them as an example. Hey, here's an example of somebody who's using our technology. This is a wealth advisor firm out of Frisco, Texas. They did $1.3 billion last year, and they entrust our technology. So if they do, you can. Are you doing over $1 billion? No? Then, see? You never know. You never know who you talk to, right? Simon, when I show you that, you're like, are you kidding me? That's the coolest freaking thing. I think it is too. Okay. Does the client have their own domain to log in? It's your domain, Pezzy. It's your domain and yours. So they log into yours. That's it. They log into yours. It's now yours. You know, it's like somebody go to Wix and log into Wix. Yeah. Somebody go to GoDaddy. Yeah. You go to my TrenzyCard. Yeah. Now it's yours. So build your brand, your name, your legacy, right? Your legacy, folks. Build that residual and stop freaking going to work. Come and join me. Come and join me in the residual world. Come on. Smells so good. Come on. Come on over. Residual is something beautiful, folks. Is there any protection for someone who wants to purchase a system and just get it onto someone's phone for no good reason? I'm not sure I follow that. Not sure, Leo. I'm not quite sure I follow what you're asking. Not sure. So if you're able to phrase it a different way, I would have an answer. There's not too many things I don't have an answer for. All right, everybody. All right. Also, here's my email one last time. I'll only do this for unlimited. If you actually want to chat with me more in depth, email me and I will talk to you more about the unlimited. My time is extremely valuable. Your time is very valuable, right? If you want to have a little bit more in depth on the reseller unlimited, by the way, just go ahead. Oh, Tim, frick, no, not at all. It's cached. It's an install. It's not a download. I mean, you got the best of everything here, so no, not at all. Yes is yes, yes. If you, Keith, let me put the give up here again. Okay, let me put the free one. You're gonna love the free gift. It's got a little taste of everything. Yeah, it's in there. It's got a little taste of everything. There, you should be seeing that. I can't tell you right now. I have to show you. I have to show you. When you see it, you're gonna be freaking out, going, "Oh my god!" I'll take it, and I'll. It depends on if I go to a situation and I know the situation I'm going to where people are going to give me business cards. I will literally do this. I'll take their business card, right? First, I'll scan it and I do all sorts of things. Usually, what I'll do is I'll take their information and I go to my business card. I'm doing it right here in front of you right now. I'll go to their business card and I go name. I take their name, information, put it in my contact form, hit submit. Go, by the way, scan me. Go ahead, scan me. Click vCard, be add me to your phone. Perfect. I'm on the home screen of your phone. Plus, I just sent you to my CRM, which was like a meeting that I had somewhere, right? Maybe I was on vacation, Hawaii vacation. Everybody I met in my Hawaii vacation. That's what I set my CRM at. Put all their information in, did that. Then if I go to, like, say, a networking meeting, right, I take with me NFC chips, and then I take their business card and I go, oh, huh. I tap my phone with it, right? I'll tap my phone. I go, huh. I have a tap one by myself. Oh, man. And then what I do is I take their information, put it in my CRM, have them scan me, do all that. And then what I do is I go a little app in here and I take this thing and I do take the sticker. It's a sticker. Put it on the back of the business card and I go tap it. That's me. I just made your business card smart. You want to throw it away now? No, exactly. I just made it valuable, didn't I? Oh my God, this isn't this piece of trash anymore, is it? Folks, come on. Come on. What are you waiting on? Freaking grab the annual, people. You're crazy if you didn't. I didn't do my job if you don't see that. This is not about, well, I can't afford it. I can't do this. No. You can't afford not to. You can't afford not to. You get in my training, I don't make you $2,500 at least back in that year. It's because you didn't follow along what I'm going to teach you. You just didn't. And if you only think you're going to make $2,500 in a year off coming to my training, my courses, give me a break. Frick no. I want you to make 10 times that much residual. I want to get you where you're making $25,000 a year on autopilot, and then the next year, and then the next, not $25,000 overall, 25 grand a year. And then let's do it again the next year before you're going, Scotty, I'm good. I got a marketing thing. I got so much money. I'm putting it towards this. And I'm walking in and going, boss, you're fired. By the way, boss, not only firing you, let me turn your business into PWA. Yes, got to go hug my little ones. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right, is there nothing else? I've had so much fun with y'all. I need to get out more. Golf is a solitary sport, let me tell you. It is, especially the way I practice. It's like, just leave me alone and tunnel focus, right? So I appreciate you. I guess I'll take my girls to go see the Christmas lights tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Bottom of my heart, appreciate you being in here. I'll leave you with this one last one. Here's the last one. Hope some of you see it. Think that we're worth it. Think that you're worth it. Until then, replay will be up. We'll email everybody, and the replay will be up. And by the way, the people who registered, I will be sending, because I know not everybody can attend. I will be sending you this and the links to also get your free offer. All righty. All right, everybody. Cheers. Cheers, Pat. Perino. Double P. Love it. Thanks, everybody. Signing off. You too, James. Michael, nighty night, everybody. Thank you. 9/11, 9/12. Appreciate you, everybody. Bye for now. Thanks, Mark.